For decades, Germany's automotive industry stood as the crown jewel of European manufacturing, a powerful symbol of the country's post-war economic miracle. Names like Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, and BMW commanded respect worldwide, synonymous with precision engineering and technological innovation. But today, this industrial titan stands at a precipice, facing challenges that threaten not just individual companies, but the very foundation of Germany's economic might. The numbers tell a stark story. German car production has plummeted from 5.65 million vehicles in 2017 to just 4.1 million in 2023, a stunning 28% decline in just 6 years. This isn't merely a temporary setback, it's a structural crisis that cuts to the heart of Germany's industrial model. Consider Volkswagen's flagship plant in Wolfsburg. This sprawling 6.5 square kilometer complex, once the pride of German industry, now operates at just 56% capacity. In 2023, it produced only 490,000 cars, far below its potential output of 870,000 vehicles. This iconic facility, which employs 60,000 workers in a city of just 125,000 people, has become a symbol of the industry's broader struggles. The impact reverberates far beyond factory walls. The automotive sector generates about 6% of Germany's GDP and directly employs 780,000 people, while supporting millions more jobs throughout the supply chain. But these numbers are now in jeopardy. The country's big three automakers have all seen their fortunes decline precipitously. Between 2017 and 2023, Volkswagen's global sales fell from 10.7 million to 9.2 million vehicles. Mercedes-Benz dropped from 2.3 million to 2.04 million, while BMW declined from 2.46 million to 2.25 million. The crisis has multiple roots, each more challenging than the last. Germany's traditional competitive advantage, its skilled workforce and advanced manufacturing capabilities, has become a liability in an era of global competition. Labor costs in the German auto industry average 62 euros per hour, compared to just 29 euros in Spain and 20 euros in Portugal. This disparity might have been sustainable in better times, but not in today's harsh economic climate. The Russian invasion of Ukraine delivered another blow, cutting off access to cheap Russian gas just as the industry was attempting to transition to electric vehicle production. Energy costs for German manufacturers now run 3 to 5 times higher than those faced by competitors in the United States or China. This energy crisis has rippled through the entire supply chain, from steel mills to component manufacturers. Perhaps most ominously, German automakers are losing their grip on their most crucial growth market, China. The big three have seen their combined market share in China shrink from 26.2% in 2019 to just 18.7% today. In 2023 alone, Volkswagen's China sales fell 9.5%, Mercedes-Benz's dropped 7%, and BMW's plunged 13.4%. This decline comes as Chinese domestic brands, particularly in the electric vehicle segment, gain strength and sophistication. The industry's response to these challenges has been dramatic and unprecedented. Volkswagen, which had never before closed a German factory in its 87-year history, recently announced plans to cut 35,000 jobs by 2030. The company will relocate production of its iconic Golf model from Wolfsburg to Mexico and has frozen worker pay for 2025 and 2026. Porsche plans to cut 1,900 jobs at its plants in Zuffenhausen and Weissach. Continental's Continental division is closing 4 factories across Germany, with 580 immediate job losses and potentially 7,000 more positions at risk throughout Europe. These moves have shaken the foundations of Germany's vaunted co-determination model, where workers and management traditionally cooperate to find mutually beneficial solutions. Labor disputes are now reaching levels not seen in decades. In 2023, Germany lost nearly 600,000 working days to strikes, the highest number since 2015. The social contract that helped build Germany's economic miracle appears to be unraveling. The transition to electric vehicles, meant to secure the industry's future, has instead become another source of vulnerability. German manufacturers have invested billions in EV development and production, but market growth has fallen short of expectations. The sudden removal of government subsidies for electric vehicles in late 2023 led to a dramatic 27% fall in EV sales within Germany itself, further complicating the transition. Meanwhile, Chinese manufacturers, unburdened by the legacy costs of traditional auto production and benefiting from lower operating expenses, are pushing aggressively into the European market. The European Union's response, implementing tariffs on Chinese EVs, has been met with concern by German automakers, who fear retaliatory measures could further damage their position in the Chinese market. The crisis has become a central issue in Germany's February 2025 election, with the country facing its second consecutive year of economic contraction. The solutions proposed are as varied as they are challenging. Some experts, like Dr. Ferdinand Dudenhofer of the Center for Automotive Research, suggest the industry's future lies in moving production abroad. Others, like Union Representative Stefan Schmidt, call for a return to Germany's traditional strength through massive investment in innovation, technology, green energy, and education. The stakes could not be higher. As Simon Schutz of the German Automotive Industry Federation puts it, our automotive industry will be world-leading, I'm sure of that. The question is, where will the future jobs be? Will they be in Germany because we can build cars here, or will our companies go elsewhere? The answer to this question will determine not just the fate of hundreds of thousands of workers in cities like Wolfsburg, Ingolstadt, Weissach, Munich, Stuttgart, and Zwickau, but the future of Germany's industrial model itself. For a nation that built its modern prosperity on the excellence of its automotive sector, the current crisis represents more than just an industrial challenge. It's an existential threat to its economic identity. As Germany prepares for its crucial election, the automotive industry's struggles epitomize the broader challenges facing Europe's largest economy. Can German industry maintain its traditional strengths while adapting to a rapidly changing global marketplace? Can it preserve its social model while remaining competitive? The answers to these questions will reshape not just Germany's automotive sector, but the future of European manufacturing itself.